So you have all this reference, what's it?
Sure, just a recap, people. We're talking about how immigrant families, Asian people, they have a lot more children. It's actually statistically proven. You can look on the, I think, .gov website, and it will tell you the actual statistics of how many people, basically white Caucasian people, are breeding less children than Asians, Muslims in this country. And I know for a fact there's a lot of Muslim people who have like 7 children or more. 7 or more people. But the average, say, it would be about 4 or 5. But then again, my sister has 3 children, so there are still some Caucasian people doing it. And I don't agree with that either, about white people or whatever race in this country having children and then taxpayer paying for to bring up their children, which is what's happening in my family. But continue.
Okay, so yes, we are declining in our race. Yeah, statistically, hypothetically, if you look it up on the internet, it would actually show, that we actually declining at a rate. Yeah. However, there is hope. There is hope in order to bring up the line. Yeah, and that is basically breeding. Yeah, I'm getting lost here, but basically. Yeah, I'm not racist, yeah, I'm not evil or all that, and it is said, that interbreeding, actually improves the DNA structure and all of those bits and pieces. But the Muslims don't marry us, yeah, they don't want to know us, yeah, they always, follow the Quran, they don't want to know us because we're Christian, yeah, or prophets, yeah.
You're getting confused between race and religion, okay, they are Asian. Just so happens that they believe in but there are Christian Asians people, so
Oh, well, this time, what's it? I've never come across with a Christian marrying a what's it?
You're getting confused between race and religion. Religion is not a race.
Yeah, but the religion makes up.
I know a lot of black people, Afro-Caribbean, who are Christian. So.
Yeah, well, forget the black people for a moment. Focus on the Asians that are running inside. Yeah, they will not interact us. They will not. However you put it. Join in with us. Yeah, there was a couple of Germans who went over and told me on the internet, saying, we're terrified of these, Muslims, because there's hundreds of them, and they go around beating the German people up, saying, cover up, going, Allah, this is that, one God.
How much of that is I mean, well, yeah, they do make a lot. I mean, if you only go watch like a show on like a talk show in Britain, you'll have like the Asian guy, Muslim there, saying all kinds of stuff and demanding stuff, and a lot of people in this country, politically, are afraid to say anything against them,
Yeah, speaking of being afraid, to say anything, you can actually look at the drawing board. Yeah, 50% voted into the EU, voted the other side, voted Brexit, 50-50. And exactly the same, yeah. Hypothetically, yeah, people wrote voice up and their concern. Simple reason is because they were so used to getting up in the morning, going to work and coming back and shattered and tired.
That's a good point there. I mean, with another point that Red has not mentioned here is the fact that you just said about people getting up and going to work and getting on with life and blah blah blah. Now, in this sort of world where we're all becoming more awake in this country and in America and so on, a lot of people are waking up to the way the world really works. In order to do that, you need to be able to talk and speak to each other. Now, I've been in a situation where I've been in the town centre local town centre, we're the next town over. Lots of different races, lots of influx of race, different races, different beliefs, different religions, different languages, and there's no interaction between the people, okay? So they go out, they go to work, or they go and get their benefits, whatever, they go shopping, doing their family thing, getting on with life and being good sheeple, basically, and never actually communicating with each other, which helps the whole thing of keeping us divided and just following. How can you ever unite, okay, with enough people if you can't speak the same language?
Yeah.
They don't understand. They don't understand you. You go and speak to somebody in where this local town I am, which I won't mention their name, but you can go around all day and not speak to another person who knows English. So, I don't. It's for the government as a whole, it keeps everybody kind of like keep on doing the family thing, keep on doing the go and watch TV thing. Not actually getting up and questioning our leaders. And we're all basically make good sheep. They make good sheeple, all divided and carry on doing whatever they're doing. But they'll never unite. You have some people that come to this country, be them Polish or Kosovan or whatever, who, like I said earlier on in another video, when I met these Kosovans, I was in Margate in 2001 when a whole load of Kosovans came over and they were given like clothes and all kinds of stuff and valuable things, all the local medication, off the government, off our taxes and so on. But now I go back to Margate about a year ago or so, and I'm sitting there with my nephew and niece in the park trying to push them on the swing, and all these people like the Kosovans shouting away, shouting about. I said, "Oh, excuse me, why don't you talk English?" And then this girl said, "Oh yeah, the youngers don't understand any English," meaning that they've never even spoken English before and met anybody who speaks English. So that's a disturbing situation, in my opinion. Continue, Red.
Put it this way, in my opinion, whenever somebody comes into a from country, you should really respect, the country that you're in. Yeah.
How can they respect a country that doesn't respect itself? Boom.
Well, the migrant.
I'll tell you what. Okay, we've said a lot of things about about how Muslims and they don't like our country and they don't integrate, or they're against our beliefs. Okay, but how about this then? You're a Christian, okay? Now, look at from a Muslim's perspective or an Asian's perspective who believes in the Quran, and they see our women going out scantily clad, half dressed, getting drunk, wanting to basically have sex with anybody, and it's all about getting drunk out of their face on spirits or whatever. Yeah, it's a disgrace the way people behave when they want to go out on a Saturday night, the women, So from that perspective, do you agree with anything that these Asians believe? Where they feel that women going out basically half naked is a disgrace, like tarts and sluts for sex, like a harlot.
Well, put it this way.
You have to agree with them, don't you? That they are correct in that respect. You don't get none of that with their religion.
Well, put it this way. We've actually advanced on, in the past, we used to...
No, you haven't. We haven't advanced on, people. You go out on Saturday night anywhere, especially in London, you'll see loads of women dressed up like tarts, wanting to go and get drunk out of their face.
In the 1800s, the girls used to cover up, So it's not 1900, the 1800s.
You still had harlots back then.
Yeah. Nowadays, yes, of course, the girls are all flashy and they're out and about trying to find Mr. Right. Yeah.
They're not trying to find Mr. Right. They're trying to get some sex.
Well, that's may well be the case.
Sex and the City popularisers.
People do pull. Yeah, I know for what I have. Yeah, but you need to respect women. No doubt about it. Yeah.
Let me on.